even for an industry hit movie in Malayalam, only 15 or around 15 percentage of our Kerala's population is coming to theaters. I also wanted to know why Malayalam industry's budget is always a problem.
Hi, Tovino, Jitin. How are you? Russell, yeah, nice meeting you all again. Tovino, before I get to my question, I first want a round of applause for you because just now what we saw, it's a very small thing, but it's men like you who make this world a better place. Getting the lady up there, giving her a chair, and she was willing to continue her answer from here.
She's much senior to us. Not in age, I'm saying. not in age, but with experience.
But it's men like you who really make the world better. Okay, coming to the question, Malayalam cinema, without a doubt, has always been the beacon of quality when you take all the industries together, Hindi cinema, Telugu cinema, Tamil cinema, be it has the most national awards, the most global recognition. Yet for all you keep talking about how you all still struggle with budgets. Why is it that despite having this in decades of quality behind it, you all still have a budgeting issue? And a small second question to add to that. I know it's a little off topic, but I would like you to just tell me how long we'll have to wait for Loka second part because I love that film.
I'll answer the second question first. The scripting is going on, so we are not in a position to tell when we will start starting. But once it starts, you will definitely get to know. So you will have to know so that you will come to theaters.
Discuss more about Charlie.
It's more about the goblins, about your characters.
Yes, I mean I haven't read the script yet. The script is going on, and I know the storyline of it, which we discussed during the shoot of Lokah 1. So the first question: the number of people watching Malayalam movies are lesser than other languages. And also, I want to clarify that in Malayalam also good and bad movies happen. Even I've been part of good and bad movies. So Malayalam is not a place where only good movies happen. I wouldn't say that. And but same like any other industry. In every industry, and nobody wants to make a bad movie. Everybody is trying to make a good movie, and in the process, some will become good or extraordinary. Some might not do that good. So I think it's not that which decides the budget of a movie. For a movie to have a bigger budget, the business has to be there. You cannot spend so much and expect that it'll come back automatically. We should, when we are taking risks, it should be calculated risks. When we calculate, we know that even for an industry hit movie in Malayalam, only 15 or around 15 percentage of our Kerala's population is coming to theaters. I mean, out of 3.5 crores population in Kerala, I think 15 percentage will be the maximum footfall will be getting from theaters. And when you look at Telugu speaking states, I think the number of people going to theaters is much more, around 30 percentage. All this data you can find in Google. I googled it and found out. I also wanted to know why Malayalam industry's budget is always a problem. And also, when you look at Malayali diaspora all over the world, it's much lesser compared to, I mean, Kerala is one small state, I mean, and the population, the whole diaspora is much less compared to Hindi-speaking states or Tamil-speaking, Tamil Nadu or Telugu-speaking states. So, it's not anybody's a mistake or anything, but only Malayalis, if only Malayalis watch Malayalam movies, our budget will never become better. If we are able to impress non-Malayalis, and if non-Malayalis also start watching, I mean, not every non-Malayali I'm talking about, but movie buffs, if they start watching Malayalam movies on a regular basis, like how they watch their own language movies, only then we can think of bigger budgets in Malayalam. And also this, when it comes to OTT sales also, the same thing is there. I mean, for them, they'll be thinking how many people will take new subscription to our OTT platform, and how much viewing minutes that they can expect. So when it's a Malayalam movie, the most number of people watching that will be Malayalis. So the number of subscription and number of viewing minutes is lesser compared to other language movies. So why would they pay more? When the movie is good, but that for them it's business. For any business, they'll be looking for profit. So if they need profit, they'll have to spend on the right movies, and those movies have to do really well. So this will, I think, and I think our distribution system is much better compared to a few years back, and it'll improve even more. And maybe regardless of the language, if the movie is good, people will celebrate those movies. Like how for Loka it happened. If only Malayalis had watched Loka, it wouldn't have become this much bigger hit. And I'm hoping for the best in coming years. Maybe there'll be bigger hits. Let's see. But I also think that these financial constraints, lesser budgets, is helping us to. It will make us to think of a more efficient ways, more creative ways to achieve what we had in our vision. And I think if our filmmaking process is very convenient, we might be a little lazy and we might take things for granted. Right now, we don't have an option to take anything for granted, so we might work a little extra time, and we might put in a little more extra effort to achieve whatever we wanted. We are still doing it, and I'm happy that it's still going on. Once the process becomes very convenient, I think creativity dies, and it'll be shown in the output.